Let's take a quick look at this HE-2150A. Now I'm just going to do a quick demo of this to show anybody that might be interested in it how it works. But I'll go in a little bit more in depth when I get to the Hawk lineup and my little history of the echo chamber series that I've embarked upon here. But for this one, let's just show you how it works. I'm using this old Ando mic for testing purposes. It's not the best mic, but I just use it around here because I can drop it. I'm not too concerned about it. So it's not the best mic in the world. Check. So at this point, we're just I'm going to try to get away from the camera microphone so we can hear the echo effect more. At this point, we're just echo off, so it's just basically a preamp at this point, and you can turn the volume up or down here at the normal. I'm on input 2 with mic controls. Here's our speed control, which isn't affecting anything at this point. Now let's these are your individual head selectors, so we'll put all those to off. So now I'm on echo normal and echo effect. Here is just echo only. So obviously there's nothing right now because there's no echo on. So right now echo and normal, and we'll do head 1. Check, check. Now you can adjust the amount of echo volume here versus your normal volume. So if you want more echo, so basically right now we're echo only. If you want to bring this up and go that way, now we're just normal only again. So let's throw head 2 on. 2. I'll put these both at 12 o'clock here. So this is head 2, and you can hear that sound. Check, check. And here's head 3. Check, check, check. And the beauty of these machines is you can select check any combination of the heads. Check, 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 check. So basically this is a real rapid echo. Then you've got, you know, they kind of get longer as you choose the head farther away from the record head. So once we're in the echo, we can adjust the amount of repeats we want. It's easiest to show on this setting. So check. And the amount of depth gives you how much echo you're getting. So let's check. Check. And then you've got the tone of the echo. So a little bit more bassy, or a little bit more treble. So that's basically what we're looking at here. Now, if we go here, it's echo only. So there is no, dry signal. It's just echo only. Check 1, 2. Check, check, check. And here's our speed. Check, check, check. And again, we've got all the controls here. Now, this area is the super repeat, and basically it's 0 decibels. This is a 6 decibel drop. So when you're up here, it's just a little bit more intense echo, essentially. So anyway, that's basically it. Here's your master volume control. And I think that's going to do it. Just for a quick overview of it, I'll take the camera off the tripod and get you a few more close-ups of it so you can see what it looks like. So here's a look at the back. Again, the cabinet's in really good condition, minus those little divots we talked about there. You can try to give you a couple different angles on them, but they're pretty minor, but I don't want any surprises for you. I make some comments about missing a clip, so I just decided to reshoot it because I think it's important to see some close-up shots of it. So let's take a look at the face here. And in beautiful shape. This is that little bit of missing paint that I mentioned in showing that picture. Like I do with all the machines I get, I take them apart and clean all the heads, and demag the heads, and lubricate all the rollers and bearings, and did that with this. I thought this was going to be a keeper even, so I don't want to say that I give keepers extra treatment, but you know, I just might. So I really spent a lot of time detailing this thing. Here's the little specks in the wood that I mentioned earlier. I don't know what caused them. Something might have sat on there. The guy had something on there from time to time, and it just created those. Certainly not, you know, a big issue, but they're noticeable. You can see them. Okay, otherwise, you know, it's in pretty good shape. The heads are really nice on it. These, it's hard to see with the lighting situation, but you know, there's a little bit of oxidation on the aluminum. If a person really wanted to go crazy with this, you could pull those off easy enough and really buff them out so they just really pop, but they look pretty good as they are. There's one little fleck right there too, you can see. For testing here and for the demo, I just used the PA outline. I didn't use the stereo ins and outs. This is just an area to keep the cord primarily, but you can get a foot switch back there as well. Alright, I'll flip it up on its front and we'll look at the bottom. So here's a look at the bottom. I put the cord away. It has the original Hawk cord tie. And here's the bottom of it. Getting in really good shape. This is not really a scratch necessarily. I think it would probably come off. I didn't really notice it, so I didn't work on it. But I think if you, you know, hit that with some cleaner, it would clean up. Of course, you never see it. It's on the bottom. Okay, I'm going to flip it back over and put the cover back on it. Okay, unfortunately it didn't come with its original cover, so this is a piece of plexiglass that I cut to fit and drilled the holes in it and countersunk them, tried to make it as close to the original as possible. Now this would typically have little thumb screws, little knurled thumb screws, and those didn't come with it, so I tried to find some knurled screws for it, but didn't have any luck. So this is about as decorative, I can't really see the camera, my apologies, about as decorative of a chrome screw as I could find, and I think it looks pretty good. Let me grab a screwdriver here, and we'll put those on. Once, you know, once the tape is on and it's running, there's really no need to get in here very often. It's basically only to change the tape, so you don't need to do it all that often, although it's just fun to look at those wheels turning. That's for sure. So that's that. It is very close to the original color, and again, it fits really nice. And it's because it's new, it's pretty much scratch free. So I think it turned out all right and looks good. I'll pull it off and give you a close-up look at it. So there's a shot of those screw heads again, and how that looks on. Again, it's about the same color. It's a tiny bit darker than the original one as far as I could tell from pictures. We're getting a lot of reflection here. Let me just turn this and see if that helps us at all. Alright, I think you're getting the feel for it. That's what it looks like with the cover on, which is really good. They're just wonderful machines. This was, in my opinion, you know, the Roland 201 is probably a better sounding machine. And not probably, it definitely is a better sounding machine and offers a few more features like the reverb and etc. But as far as look, and it still performs really well. I mean, it just doesn't get any better than this. I'll go grab a reverb too and show you. So here's a Hawk HR-15, which is one of my personal favorites as far as spring echo. They're just massive springs and they sound terrific. So with that, you know, you get the reverb that you're missing from a 201, and it sounds terrific. Now there's a lot of other options, and I'll go grab another one, but the HR-15 is a terrific option. However, it's 2 inputs and 1 output. There's another one that I have listed. I don't have it here, so I can't show you that, but the HR, I think it's a 201 maybe, has you know, stereo ins and outs and 2 separate volume controls. This has 1 volume control for both channels. This is an HR-202, which is just another version of the Hawk Spring Reverb, but it has 2 channels on it and two sets of controls, 2 big reverb tanks. It's independent tanks. Okay, here's one more Hawk item that I happen to have here. This is another personal keeper of mine, but they do come around from time to time. I list them when I get them. But this is a Hawk HM3, which stands for Hawk Mixer, and it's got 4 mic inputs. So with that and the reverb, you know, it's not only a visually stunning piece, but becomes extremely usable, allowing you to have all kinds of input selections, and then you can pan these left and right. You know, the Hawk stuff to me is, it just doesn't get much better than that. I mean, look at that. Oh. Oh. I just get lost thinking about them. Look at this. All right, I'm getting too excited over here. Got to settle down a little bit, get some fresh air.